In this video, I'm going to be modeling for you some of the strategies we use as we talk through comparing numbers by using place value. So we will be using these three symbols to compare numbers and order them from least to greatest. And one thing you want to keep in mind is you want to start with the largest place value when you are comparing numbers. So I'm going to show you three different examples of how we kind of think through it. So this first one here, I have 172,854 and then 97,068. So if someone wasn't paying attention, they would think, oh, this number is larger because it starts with a 9 and this one only starts with a 1. But if I really look closer at the place value and I think about the largest place value, I'll notice here that this number has a group of 100,000. This one only has its largest group are groups of 10,000. Anytime that you have a digit, and it doesn't matter what digit it is, in a higher place value, that number is automatically larger because this number doesn't have enough 10,000s to make a 100,000. Whereas this number has enough 10,000s to make a 100,000. So this number automatically is greater than this number because it has a digit in a higher place value. It goes all the way from ones to tens to hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, whereas this one only goes up to 10,000s. So this number, 172,854, is greater than 97,068. The way I remember the symbols is that the greater part of the symbol is going towards the greater number, and then the smaller part of the number is going to the lesser number. All right, so there's our first example. Let's look at this second example. So here, if someone was looking quickly, they would say, oh, these numbers are equal. They both are in the 40,000s, or even they're both in the 41,000s. So here is where you actually have to go place value by place value a few times. So here, they both have 10,000s and it's 4 10,000s or 40,000. So since those are equal, I need to go to the next one. Oh, they both have a 1 in the thousands place. They both have a 41,000, okay? So I'm going to go to my next place value. Here, 200 and 800. All right, this is where my place values are different. So this is where I need to make my decision on which one is greater. Since they both have the 41,000, I now need to look in the hundreds place. This number has 800s. This number has 200s. That means this number almost has another 1,000, and this one is very far from making another 1,000. So this number is greater. 41,813 is greater than 41,265. Or you could say it the reverse. 41,265 is less than 41,813. My last example here, and this is the only time numbers would use the equal sign, and that's when every place value is exactly the same digit. So here in the 100,000s place, they both have a 2. In the 10,000s place, they both have a 9. In the thousands place, they both have a 5. In the hundreds place, they both have a 7. In the tens place, they both have a 2. And in the ones place, they both have a 6. Because every single digit is the same, and in the same place, they are equal. Now, if this was a 6 and then a 2, they would not be equal. It's, again, every digit is the same in the exact same place. All right, so use these concepts when you are comparing numbers. Think about, first of all, do any of the digits have more place values filled than others? This is automatically bigger because it has numbers all the way in the 100,000s place. If they have the same number of place values with digits, then you need to go start at the largest place value and go digit by digit. Equal, equal, different. So now I need to start my comparing here in the hundreds place. And the only time they're equal is if every digit and every place value is the same. All right, so there's comparing numbers.